you 0-dimensional matrices, but 100 terbium and 100 copper if I dismantle it. And where is it? It's that thing. And this one sometimes gets you 1 dynamic resonator if you dismantle it. So it's always like half the amount, at least in dynamic resonators. The gold and emerald, if you would build it normally, it would take double the amount. So 1000 gold and 1000 emerald. So in general, you need 2 broken ships to build a new one from the ground up, and you just need 1 to repair everything. And if you put all the technology on the separate positions, like this one is ordered in a specific pattern, so it's better to repair it in this way other than just building a new one from scratch. So let's build that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Why is there no theta technology? I just don't seem to get any theta technology. I don't get enough gold and emerald from broken ships. Maybe just get another one, but this one is not that big of a deal. So, what I need for this? I need emerald, gold, dynamic resonator. The rest is useless and can be just thrown away. Alright, get this and this. Why do I still have that one? Anyway. Terbium. This one needs plutonium. Throw it away. And damn it! This was actually a good one. Platinum. Yeah, platinum usually is needed. Iridium can be thrown away too. The iron too. Don't know about the carbon though. Okay, this one can be stacked. Perfect. Well, the only thing missing is nice plutonium. How are you? I just need some plutonium. Plutonium. What is that thing? There we go. Something else. Ooh, 2 nice terbium plants. Get them too. Some planets just don't seem to get any plutonium now. There's enough zinc and terbium, but not plutonium. You're also not able to get it from space. Ooh, there we go. Now 200 something. That's only good for 2 warp cells. I need more. Where's my shippy? There we go. Anything else down there? Not really. Only iron. Ooh. Now we're talking. Okay. This is not one of these. Oh, it is. One of these caves with a huge abundance of plutonium crystals. What else? Nah, that should be sufficient now. Oh no 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 no! Oh, almost. Do 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 do. Ooh. Ooh. Ha! Perfect landing. As intended. Now let's get all this planet with this. also get maybe, yeah, 5 more warp cells, which takes this one. Is there some more? Almost got everything. Okay, 5 more. How much more can I do? This is like 200 something. Okay, 2 more warp cells. And this one, that one. And that is not sufficient to build anything else out of it. Perfect. Okay. Charge, charge, charged. I'm almost out of what's it called? Pyridium. So, as again, you can also destroy the tech on his old ship and use those parts to repair. Also find another crash ship. Look at where he needs to finish. Exactly. So if you come across a ship that looks nice and that you want to use in the future, you can just at least mark this. And then find another crash site, get the tech out of another broken ship, and then build it. You kept the ugly shit. Yep. It's functional. Not stylish, but at least it does its job. But as I said, I want the rubber ducky. There is a specific ship which has almost the same shape as the one before. Like just without the wings and a bit larger. Some versions of them land on space stations sometimes. And it's just so sweet. Just a huge, like, I don't know, like a huge bean in space. There's also another one which is a very wide, most of the time, freighter. But it's not the kind of ship I really want. Just focused on the rubber ducky. Ooh. So this way. Come on, black holes. Appear. There's one. Probably too far away. I don't have the. Possible. Nice. Oh, I can recharge. And the ship is not that ugly. At least it's symmetric. There was another one which looks like they ship out of the Matrix. Well, it's not a spaceship, but in some form it is, like some craft with some dishes on the side that somehow hold it in space. But yeah, if I just come across the rubber ducky, it would be so cool. And dash again. Now how far are we to the center? 52 units, thousands. Yeah, if you see the rubber ducky, you know what I'm talking about. Or maybe that was the rubber ducky and I just had it. Made another image of it in my imagination. Who knows? Oh, not the sea. Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh, that was close. That almost did hit. But the calculations should not be wrong, so it doesn't take much longer to get to the end. Because I think I calculated with 100 jumps. In theory it should not be 100. Should like be, yeah, 25 maybe? Yeah, maybe 25 jumps now. So this is like a, this is the fifth. Fifth would be 20 jumps. This is a bit more than 20, so yeah, 25. So where is it? The center? There we go. Actually, a nice thing would be to just build your own ship, like really build it out of parts. You can put some like laser enhancement on the side, and it changes shape depending on the way. Yeah, depending on the way it functions, it might be the best. But too bad this is not the way they implement these ships. And why don't I have a glass mod in there? I was looking for a translucent cockpit. I don't know if I have it right now. Or you need a translucent cockpit for specific kind of ships every time. So there's the wow, it's not that bright anymore. This means I should be close. Oh wait, this is too far. Now where's the black hole now? There's one. And damn it. 49,000 units. Oh yeah. With a whole bunch of zeros in them. So the black hole was somewhere around this way. Okay, that's perfect. Technology. Ah! No, the voice technology is broken. No more messages. Shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo. Please, no ships appear in front of me now. Sweet. Okay, now recharge. Ah, the increase in speed is very negligible. From 220 without dashing or without using the pulse. Not, it's not the pulse drive, it's normal thrusters. And then you only can increase it to 315. Why can't I come across any anomalies anymore? Maybe I need to dash normally now. Or warp normally. Don't dash through space. So, where is it? There, okay. Is there another one? Like, maybe up here? Or that's too far. What about down there? There's one, but that's definitely too far away. Yep. 900. Oh shit, something important broke. Come on, at least up here something. No, okay. So where's the star I started at? There it is. Nobody do subship. Oh, that. Well, yeah, the spaceship of mine looks some kind of way. At least it has some kind of resemblance, yeah. But the submarine, oh, that might be cool. But then it's a space marine. It's nice that the word space marine exists. Perfect. You get submarine and you get space marine. One of which is a ship, other one is some transhuman fighter. Hey, Captain Astromarine. Oh yeah, Astromarine. I think that's almost better. Astromarine. That sounds good. Cosmarine. Well, Cosmos is the Russian alternative to it. Because there are astronauts and there are cosmonauts. Cosmonaut is, yeah, the Russian alternative. Actually the same thing, but just because there was a space race going on back in the day. That's why it was named differently, to distinguish between the two factions. So and also marine is more like a English or American kind of word. So it should be something else. Don't know what. What's this game about? Traveling through space to the center of the galaxy and getting ships and learning new words and finding portals that don't work and yeah. And also documenting a whole bunch of animals that may surprise you from time to time. Like, maybe 70% of them almost look same-ish. They're different, but in a way they're also not. But then there are like 30% of the animals that really, really stay out. And sadly you don't come across them too often. But maybe that's the point about animals being very special. So, I've played around 6 days now. Never been lucky on getting my Atlas V2 for Speedrun. Any tips other than the operation systems? Nope. Because it's like I spanned that method and Zero Luck was wondering if you had any input. Well, I found the Atlas 2 and Atlas 3 pass only with these operation centers. It's said that you can also get them from a space anomaly if you report some special milestone, because every time you are in the anomaly, Polo asks you about some milestone, how far you get in it, and then if you meet the requirement, then you get something from it. The only thing I got was useless technology that I already had. But it's said that you could, at least sometimes, I get the Atlas 2 or Atlas 3 pass. Don't know, maybe you get one of them if you're lucky. But just be persistent in the operation centers, and that's the only thing you can do. At least that's what I did, how I found them. It may not be the most efficient way, yes, but even if you think that you were on 100 of them, just stay with the operation centers. And also always go in the operation centers. Don't be confused by like not operation centers, like manufacturing facilities. That don't get you anywhere. Because you can look for operation centers and manufacturing facilities. I found mine only at operation centers, the ones that are really named that way. Same icon, but different name. Maybe this is what could help you out. Yeah, just look for a whole bunch of operation centers. Go in there, solve the little question, and then you are lucky. I see that they have shopped the price to 39. Now that's a more reasonable price, yeah. How long did you spend doing operation systems on a single planet, or did you do them on multiple planets? Well, I did it on a single planet, because just going from one planet to another one just to find operation centers does not get you anything. The only thing that you might consider is looking for operation centers on planets that you also need creatures and what else? And the survivor milestone. If you have met the requirement, you need like 4 souls for every increase for this milestone. And it takes a while to get that. So, yeah. Oh, I need to recharge maybe the warp drive, right? 3 more warps. So yeah, use a search for a planet that has extreme environment on. And if you're lucky, it also has some animals, and you can do 3 different tasks at once. Look for animals, get the operation centers, and also survive on the planet. It's the best thing to do. Otherwise, pure persistence. That's the only help. Do you games beside this, like Destiny? Well, like Destiny. Not Destiny in itself, but yes, I do other games. Or do you mean in specific space games? One last question. Is it even worth to get the passes? No. The only one that's really useful is the Atlas Pass 1. And Atlas Pass 2 and 3 are slight bit disappointing. But I have to say, at least the rooms are... They look good. That's the only thing. That was the most annoying that I came across, that the Atlas Pass 2s and Pass 3s don't get you anything specific. Yeah, I assume you already got the one. So Atlas Pass 1. This is one that helps you. You can get at least inventory upgrades if you need. And also can open the canisters for more warp cell fuel. But other than that, no. But just for some kind of completion's sake, if you are just interested in getting them. But yeah. Thanks, man. I can get back to grinding it out. Good luck on reaching the center. Thanks. I don't think it takes that long now. Hopefully. So, how much plutonium do I have? Nothing. Okay. Until the ship breaks again, and again, and again. I like playing this game. Oh, that's nice. As I do too. So, black holes, black holes, black holes, black holes, black holes, black holes. That's one. I was not looking at the distance. Wanted to know how far I got. Well, wait a second. If I recharge it, I can jump 5 times. With each jump making it around 1,500 to 2,000 distance. Which means I started at 49,000 with the last recharge somewhat. So I should be at around almost 40,000. Game looks pretty cool to me. Miss promises aside, yeah. We can only hope that they will implement some of the advertised features somewhere later on. There's just a slight problem with it. I think because of the huge decline in it, no one will play it even if the features will be implemented. That's, I think, the sad thing about it. Do black holes always take you towards the center? Can you not travel back through a black hole it just took? It's only a one-way travel. You can only find black holes, go through them, and then they spit you out somewhere. But this somewhere is a typically 1,500 to 2,000 units closer to the, or light years in this instance, closer to the sun. Not sun, center of the universe. And I have to say it is the most efficient way, because if you would travel normally, you would only get like you can jump a maximum distance of 1,600 something units. Maximum distance is, I presume, 1,671, 72, something like that. So maybe even around 1,500 if the stars don't align that well. And then this is travel distance, not the distance towards the center of the galaxy. This is like presumably 500 units most of the time. So you will get 3 to 4 times faster to the center of the galaxy if you use black holes. But you need to keep in mind that you need to repair your ship sometimes. But if you are efficient, at least if you crafted some of the needed materials that you need for your warp cells, then this is like almost the same stop. You need to refuel on warp cells, or you need to repair your ship. But if you can combine it, then I think going with black holes is the most efficient and fastest way. The next player, yeah. So now let's look for a beanie thing. What do we have there? Is there a beanie thingy next to it? It is not. But snowy planets. I like snowy planets. They really look good. Don't know how many snowy planets I visited till now. I think it's less than 5. But there's just something. At least you can see everything. And there's a nice contrast to it. So, now where is... There's a beanie thingy, come on. I need to find stuff. There's something. Land. Is one area of a given planet similar to all the rest of the planet? Would it be worth searching the whole planet? It is worth searching the whole planet because there is a huge structure somewhere which is called a portal, and sadly you can't interact with the portal in a useful manner. That's the only sad part. But going to the portal is like an adventure on its own, because you need to get your head around the way ruins work and how they point you towards it. And also it takes just some time getting from one ruin maybe to the next, and also not missing your way because you need to go in the straight line most of the time. If you just get distracted too much, you won't get it. But yeah, the whole planet in itself has the same weather no matter where you go. So it's always freezing or always burning or always radiating or always toxic rain no matter what. Yeah, what else? But sometimes you come across interesting features, but they repeat themselves across the whole planet. So maybe you get a planet with flying stone rings or something. This is, I would say, an interesting feature. Or a huge crater with impressive iridium structures in them. Most of the time iridium has a set height, but on some planets iridium is double this height. In combination with... Damn it, what am I going about? In combination with a crater, this is even more impressive. But yeah, these structures and everything, they repeat in, I would say, in a big area, but it's still a very large one. But you don't need to look across the whole planet. At least not if you don't want to get all the creatures, because this can also take some time. So the portals don't do anything. Thanks for following. This was the Meister, thank you. And the portals don't do anything except for looking pretty interesting. But yeah, there's the sad part. But also no one really knows if you can activate them or not, or there's just a hidden method that no one came across. I have this slight suspicion that you need to find a portal, and on the other side of the planet there's some switch on button, but getting back to the portal not working, because you cannot, like, you can do this and then you can mark a building, but if you like scan close afterwards, then the marking is gone. So marking a portal is also not really working right now, or not a portal like marking stuff. It only helps if it's very close by. Why do I get the beacons? I don't need beacons. Oh, and also you might as well look underground sometimes, because there are some, at least on some planets, there are a bunch of underground caves, which may surprise you. Maybe with item drops or something else. Maybe with the vortex cubes. I found a whole bunch of them underground on the planet. That was pretty nice. Oh, and by the way, feeding animals, that's also a nice thing. That's how you get precious metals like red nox, maybe. You can get it on certain planets, but the chances of a planet having red knocks on it, I only came across, I don't know how many red knocks planets I came across, 2. But the time I came across a red knocks planet, I already had it. But yeah, feeding animals helps if you just need maybe Omegon or red knocks. That's just... this should be only 2 precious metals you need. In some cases you can even find marine. So this way, right a second. Hey, oh come on. I need to go this way. Okay. Portals are just there to look pretty and nothing more. Yeah. Too bad. Or everybody's just too stupid to get them active. the best thing would be that they are usable, but no one came across a method to use them. But this is not very likely, I think. Because people are smart. And to have a whole bunch. And the gang can join, yeah. We change. This way. I change his keyboard to so where was it? This way. Finally, 20-second jump. If there isn't some hidden way to use them, then I would think it will be a future, yeah. The intended use for them is that you can go through on another planet that is closer to the galaxy and maybe get some precious metals that you wouldn't otherwise get. And take them then back with you, because you cannot use your portal, or your, at least because the feature is not implemented, then it's all speculation, or most of it. But what is said is that you can't use your spaceship in your way to another planet there, to another destination. You can only go there by foot. Then you go and you come out at another portal on another planet. But yet again, I think maybe if it would be active, you can also use your spaceship, but because otherwise it would be a bit senseless. Because all the items you need, you can find, and you don't need to get the portal to work. The only thing you need the portal to would be to decrease the distance to the center, like in a very huge step. Like maybe some 10,000 units would be a nice thing, or maybe even 50. But yet again, this is all speculation. So, 9 and 6, 5. Wait, what? No. 9, 8, 7, 6. 50. Someone can't count. Oh, there's plutonium. But I think what this game is a small but significant thing that would improve this game is just a better pacing. You can get all the blueprints from actually all the sources. There's no specific way of getting specific elements in something. Okay, don't attack me now. Just go. I want that plutonium. Fine. Oh shit. Oh, the second one scans too. And also I did not get the chance of getting all these stars. Like, if the sentinels attack you, you get 1 star, and then there comes another one at 3 stars, and I did not manage to get them to 5. I only managed this in space, but this was very impressive. Now, I crashed side, which is, there we go. They could implement portals to allow players to shift to the same dimension as another player. This one. Well, that would help. But finding portals is still way too difficult. Because some people can't find portals. I have to say, it still takes a lot of time to get even to a portal. Despite the fact that it's without function, it takes too much time, and yeah, the marking is a bit off. They need to get the marking better so you can see